¿Qué tal, chicos? ¿Cómo estáis? Bueno, voy a ver que esté todo bien y empezamos. A ver si está todo bien. Todo bien y empezamos. Venga, genial. Vale. Venga, hoy San Francisco Giants va a ser la serie. Hacemos en San Francisco. Vale. Deberíamos ganar esos 3 partidos. Venimos de hacer una serie buenísima. La verdad. Contra los Dodgers fue épica. Y hoy toca los Giants. Vamos a ver si podemos ganar los 3 partidos. Ojalá. Tenemos un récord espectacular. 18-4. Vamos a ver si podemos continuar.
Yeah, but it's offensively at the plate, defensively when he's on the bases. I mean, this guy's just a heads-up player, but he's got so much talent, and he makes the most of that.
Increíble, Juan,
his preparation because you never see him give away an at-bat.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go now.
Pues venga, empezamos.
Kyle Harrison.
It's a tough veteran lineup on the other side, but I'm excited to see what this rookie can do
Starling
in this one.
And now the Mets DH, Starling Marte. Not
Hola.
close with that one, and that's how this series begins. Bounce to third.
Off. Vale.
Chapman over to first in time. Marte retired.
Vale.
And now here's Jeff McNeil.
Vamos, Jeff.
The MO for him is contact. A guy who's going to deliver average, not a ton of power. He's looking to hit a line drive somewhere.
Well, that's why it's a team. And when you look at a lineup, he's a great two-hole hitter or a guy that you could put at the bottom to help turn that lineup over to have some momentum for your top hitters coming up to the plate.
Hit on the ground to the right
Bueno,
side.
complicado, inicio.
Takes it on his own. 2 up, 2 down.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent
¿Qué significa
base.
eso de era? Que lo veo siempre. ¿Qué significa eso?
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Juan Soto.
Venga, Juan. Oh,
That first offering is fouled off. Soto measures 6 feet 2 inches, 25 years old, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing it
bueno.
up. Chapman has this one sized up. Makes the grab.
Bueno,
and
pues
that'll
nada.
end the inning. Nothing doing for the Mets. Back here at Oracle Park.
Manallea, venga.
This one, Sean Manaea. What do you got on him, Chris?
He's had his ups and downs in his career as his ERA is just over 4, but this is a guy that's not afraid. He's going to take the ball. He's going to go out there and give it his best.
Swing and a miss. Nice changeup. Goes
Perfecto.
down swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
You usually are going to see that inside fastball a little longer coming in from the opposite side, but that pitch really got in on him right there. I mean, that's a well-thrown pitch. Tough to do anything with that in terms of getting the hands through and the sweet spot of the bat to the baseball.
And
Vale.
ball to first. He handles it himself. And a couple of quick outs.
Veremos qué pasa, Arwen. Ojalá.
One guy swinging a hot
Ojalá.
bat recently, Tyro Estrada.
Yeah, definitely someone I always enjoy, when I get a chance to watch him, whether he's hitting a game or even taking swings during batting practice. Man, this guy's always so focused on what he's doing on that task at hand. He's got so much attention to detail that when he steps in
Vale,
the box,
gracias.
his success rate is really high.
On the ground to short.
Va muy lenta, ¿eh?
Toss to Alonso.
Menos mal.
And it's a
Ha ido muy
1-2-3
lenta.
inning. New inning getting started. Stepping in the long ball.
Venga, va, porque hemos empezado.
Harrison back to work. On the corner for a strike.
Uf.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Now this is in the air down the line. Yastrzemski settles underneath it. Makes the catch for the out. And there's one down. Now up to hit Francisco Lindor.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming
¿Es
over
buena?
instead of staying closed.
¿Es buena?
If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle
Vamos.
the other way with some authority instead of
Y 3 incluso, ¿eh?
Cut off, throw to third. Not
Vamos.
in time. He's safe.
That
Y en
ball was
tercera.
drilled, 106 off the bat, and that's the kind of
Buenísima.
feedback that tells you you're right where you want to be with your swing mechanics. Runner in scoring position now, and a good
Buenísima.
opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Here's Brandon Nimmo. Good
Venga, Nimmo.
power.
Tiene que ser carrera esto, ¿eh?
In the OBP department. In the
Oh.
air to left center. Yastrzemski on the move.
Vamos.
Makes the catch. Runner tagging from
Vamos.
third. And the Mets score
Perfecto.
first. It's 1-0.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job.
Bien, Francisco.
and Don't overcomplicate
¿Qué pasa,
things.
las
Keep it
monas?
simple. Runner in third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
Nada.
Tyrone Taylor at the plate and takes high there.
He didn't want to give up that run, but he did. Got the fly ball, sac fly out. Now it's time to attack these other guys. Get your team back in the dugout.
Uf.
That one fouled off. The 1-1. And that one ripped to left.
A las manos, tío.
Brings it in for the third out.
Ya está en veterano, Arwen.
But they
Ya la ha
push
subido, no voy a
across
subir
one
más.
run on one base hit, no errors,
No voy a
and
subir
one
más.
left. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Mets 1 and the Giants nothing. Bottom of the second. Jorge Soler up at the plate.
The right fielder.
Ya estoy, chicos, ya estoy. Ya se me oye, ¿no? Ya estoy, chicos. Sí, Arwen, la subí un poco.
The line of the pitch. Right through there for a strike.
Pero que estoy empezando, nunca he jugado a esto, ¿eh?
Next pitch is outside. Rusty Valentine doing the
Alan,
umpire behind
creo que
the
la
dish
siguiente
for
es
us.
contra
Maybe the
Caps,
best
me
name
parece.
in the league.
Yeah, that's a solid one, no doubt. I mean, who's better to
Creo.
ask than you? I kind of wonder, Rusty is his actual name or just a nickname?
Yeah, no clue.
Vamos.
Swings through that one out front that time.
Anyways, Rusty's got a good zone, very good on the corners of the plate, but he'll give pitchers a little bit above the letters and below the knees if they're earning it.
Batting fifth. The left fielder.
So, Singy, let's dive into the numbers, courtesy of StatCast. Do you even feel contact being made when you hit a ball that hard?
Venga, Manaya.
So, Boog, I mean, that's just the best feeling in the world as a hitter. You square it up perfectly, and it's like you didn't even swing the bat. And there are times the ball feels heavy off your bat. You know it,
Joder,
but this is
coño.
not one of those cases. He sent this one flying 114 miles per hour, so that's flexing your muscles a little bit.
Fought off foul. Swing and a miss, struck him out. 1 out.
You know, Boog, you often think a slider is more for that horizontal movement, but most of the good ones have both vertical depth and that horizontal movement, and that's what we saw right there. Good drop on the break and got him to swing over the top.
Bueno, no ha hecho el slider.
Box here lets that one go for a ball.
Lo sé, lo sé.
And that'll fall for a base hit. Lead runner around second, and they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
Hey, whatever works, right? Doesn't have to be impressive. Flared it out there and got it to drop for the base hit. I think he got it off the handle just a little bit, but the bat held up for him enough to get something behind that swing.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Right through there for a strike.
So all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. 2 on, 1 out. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, this is where the team aspect really comes into play on the offensive side of the game, right? I mean, missed opportunity.
Salvo esto, tío.
Runner at third, 1 out, couldn't put the ball in play. So now it's time to pick him up, and that's where good teams they go to. They operate on this level of next man up. That mentality is what causes them to win series, get into the postseason. That helps keep the energy and morale high in the dugout.
Soler at third. Bryant on at first with 2 down. Next offering in there for a strike.
Venga, Manallea, salva esto, tío. Vamos. Vamos.
Huge strikeout there.
Bien. Bien, bien, bien.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out.
Vamos.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Leading off, Francisco Alvarez. The lefty fires. And a foul ball. That clips a corner.
Era bola eso, ¿eh?
And that one is lifted in the air. Soler brings it in with a nice running grab.
Venga, Brett.
Up now for the Mets. Out front with a swing, and that is strike one.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
That one missed.
Bola.
Next offering popped in the air, right field. Soler gets under it. 2 away now.
Maybe cut that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
And a foul ball.
Será bola, tío.
2 down, nobody on. Foul ball.
Otra bola que me como, tío. Qué asco, de verdad. Ponerme más la cabeza fría, tío. ¿Bola de qué, chico? ¿Bola de qué?
And another ball. Swings and misses. And it's 2-1. Here comes a pitch.
Oh.
That misses the zone. 3 balls and a strike. And a foul ball.
Vamos.
That was a really nice pitch call for that put-away slider right there. You look at the sequence in that at-bat, and he hadn't thrown it yet, so this makes it really tough to recognize and fight off with 2 strikes. I'm sure it looked like a fastball all the way until it wasn't.
1 down, base is empty. Popped up.
Perfecto.
McNeil drifts towards it. And it's caught for the out.
Venga, va.
Now the number 2 hitter, Luis Matos. That's in for a strike.
0-1.
Way high.
No ha caído.
And that's outside.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't
¿Bola, tío, de qué?
So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
The pitch. And that's ball 4.
Estaba claro, tío.
That two-out walk. The base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a two-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Ay, Dios.
The 1-1.
2-1.
Matos on at second with 2 down. Right through there for a strike. Swung on, belted, back there. One hops off the wall, should be extra bases. The run scores from second. We're tied at 1, and that's a 2-out double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Liner, base hit. Coming home. He scores, and they have the lead. It's 2-1. So 2 down. Mike Yastrzemski, the next Giant to hit. And it's fouled away. The next offering misses. 1-1. 2 runs across in the inning here in game 1 of this 3-game set. There's a swing and a drive. Back there. That's down. One hops off the wall. Around third. The throw in. And he's in safely at third. And a run comes in to score.
Pues nada.
Everything came together for him. Really nice job to take that inside pitch and pull it into the gap. He could have easily spun off of it or just been tied up. He stayed short to the baseball, and he was thinking triple right out of the box.
Out to short. Throws to first in time. Bang, bang play, and the inning is over.
Pues nada.
Back here in San Francisco, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Jeff McNeil. To the right side, Flores takes it himself, and one gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man. Juan Soto now. He popped out his first time. And it finds its way through for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. That ups his hitting streak to lucky number 13.
The Baker's dozen, Boog, and it doesn't seem like a huge number, but anytime you get to the point where you've hit in every game for almost 2 weeks straight, that's a sign of...
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. Just missed it. Oh, the throw is over his head.
Now batting.
Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. 1 for 1. He tripled in his first trip. And that's outside. And that is ball 1. Lindor, a former All-Star, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he was born in Puerto Rico. The shortstop takes the ball. Ripped towards
A las manos, tío.
They take the force out, and that'll do it. And we're back. Matt Chapman up to the plate now. And the pitch. Late with the swing there.
Well, these Giants doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
Got him swinging. So here's Murphy now. He's 0 for 1. And there's the
Va a estar complicado,
And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep
No lo levanto yo ni vamos.
out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
One down, base is empty. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
A ver si le engaño.
Next offering upstairs. Wouldn't chase that time. High fly ball out to left field. Sizes this one up. And there are 2 outs. And now, Tyler Fitzgerald. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. And that is in for a strike. 0-1. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Ouch, that one's rolled in. Whips it to first.
Árbitro.
He's in there.
Árbitro, que me lo ha matado, chico.
And now they'll hustle out to check on him. That was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee.
Yeah, clearly in some real pain, but he will not want to come out of this game if he doesn't have to. It's looking to me like he's going to
Ya sé que vale, pero
try to shake it off and continue.
Tyro Estrada to the plate. Runner on the go. Safe at second.
la salva, tío.
Was not close.
Well, it really doesn't matter what the situation is. When a guy like this gets on first, you know he's going to steal second at some point during the at-bat. Nice job to get in the scoring position. The defense probably knew it was coming, but they just couldn't do anything to stop it.
Toss to Alonso. 3rd out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the left fielder, Brandon Nimmo. That's ripped. And
Vamos.
this one could be extra
Segunda,
bases.
Nimmo.
Around first,
Segunda.
wrestling for second. In safely, it's a leadoff double in
Venga.
the 5th.
No way to go right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Just a really nice job of turning on that pitch and smoking it down the line. And there's no one playing there, so once it
Está
jumps
duro,
in
sí.
fair, you're on your way to extra bases.
Now a
Oh.
chance for Tyrone Taylor.
Well, these Mets definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not
No,
working out.
tío.
On the ground to 3rd, gets it to 1st. 1 away here in the 5th.
So those first pitch numbers tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit. Things have been moving just too quickly for them at times.
Bounce to the left side.
Fuera.
And that's just foul. The pitch. Hard ground ball.
Está bien.
Base knock. Headed for the plate.
¿Sí, Nimmo? ¿Sí, Nimmo?
He'll score and they trail
Perfecto.
by 1.
Puts a run on the board and picks up.
Bien, Francisco.
I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it.
La pega bien nuestro cache,
Makes
¿eh?
me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he
Venga,
liked,
Brett.
got it done.
Brett Beatty up now for the Mets.
Tu fly out típico. Ahí está.
High fly ball out to center field. Matos has
Nos lo
it.
conocemos ya, pero de
He's
sobra,
got
vamos.
it, and there's 2 away.
Nos conocemos el fly out ese como la palma de nuestra mano, tú.
Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field.
Bueno, los nuestros van a sus manos, los suyos ya otro día.
But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a back here at Oracle Park, bottom of the inning. And
Ojalá los suyos fueran a nuestras manos, tío.
And that one is lifted in the air. Taylor
A ver, uno.
after it.
No llego, tío.
There it gets down. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Joder, tronco, de verdad.
Waste no time there. Pretty good spot. Hard and inside, but that's a perfect example of keeping your hands inside the ball, tight to the body. The ability to take that back up the middle shows his approach is to use the entire field.
And a pitch. Into left center for a base hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Throw into 3rd. And the throw's offline. Safe at 3rd.
A lot of hitters tell themselves, line drive over the infielder's head. That's what I'm trying to do. Just keep that approach simple. And right there, it was perfectly executed. On time with everything.
Line drive caught. That's a sacrifice fly as he comes across. It's 4-2. Mike Yastrzemski up here. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Mike Yastrzemski Originally drafted by the Orioles, 14th round out of Vanderbilt in 2013.
Sí, ahora lo cambian al siguiente inning.
2019. And San Francisco's really where he got a shot to play. In the dirt, but kept close. Well done behind the dish. Runner on the move. Fouls one off. 2-2. Left-hand batter waits. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball. And I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location, but he found a way to just get it by him.
The 1-0. That one is absolutely belted. Nimmo going back on this one. Makes the catch.
Se la están dando todo, tío.
All right, we go to the
second baseman, Jeff McNeil.
top half of inning number 6. Jeff McNeil stands in. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Next pitch is outside.
Sí.
Left-hand hitter waits.
No, tío, esa la bola, tío. Es que soy idiota.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure,
Es que la cogen como si fuera, yo qué sé.
before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Alonso now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
Next offering is fouled back. Two down, nobody on.
Déjenme de ver ni una bola, tío. Estoy ansioso.
Swing and a pop off in foul ground. Chapman sizing this one up, and that is that. Nothing. So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Adrian Hauser.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And first offering is fouled off. Kicks and deals.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Now it's Tom Murphy. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
In the air out towards right center. Taylor ranging after it. He's got it. And there's 2 away.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Fitzgerald stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Not even close there. Now 2-0. Strike on the inside corner. Strike 2.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
That one not close. Full count, 3-2. 2 outs. Lifted in the air, right field. Soto gets under it. Makes the catch.
Venga.
And that will end the. Back here in San Francisco. And now it's Frankie Lindor. Now a fly ball to right center. Sizes this one up. Puts it away for the out. 1 away. Brandon Nimmo will hit next.
He was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Soler gets under it. Makes the
Es que,
grab,
tío,
and
todo va a ellos, tronco.
Tyrone Taylor up now for the Mets.
Todo va a ellos, tío. Con lo grande que es el campo, colega. Es que los suyos no van a mis manos, tío. Hala, por culo, de verdad. Joder, tío.
And we're back, set for the last half of the seventh. Now it's going to be Thairo Estrada. Swing and a
¿Ves?
curve off the middle. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the
Pereza, tío.
Luis Matos, the next giant to hit. In there at the knees, going one. Hauser, 31 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2011. And another ball. Estrada gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Here goes the runner. Cut on and miss. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe a bag against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal a base. But right here, they successfully moved that runner up to scoring position. Good job.
And now it's Wilmer Flores.
The first baseman.
Madre mía. No sé si me oís, es que me han llamado por teléfono, tío. No sé si me oís ya. Bueno. Pues puede ser que hay un poco de handicap, Alan.
High in the air, out to right. Soto gets under it. Pulls it down, and there's two gone. So here's the cleanup hitter, Jorge Soler. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Runner at second, two down. Here at the bottom of the seventh. And there's a hit. Around third. The throw in. It's offline. The run comes in.
Big at bat to pad their lead up to 3. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and lifted it downfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Ground ball to middle. That's a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Here's Chris Bryant now. Ball 1, no strikes. There's a strike at the knees. 2 outs. A couple of base runners at first and second. Pitch misses there, and that's ball 2.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
They get the force. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Luke Jackson.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton. Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
The 0-2. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Gets him. 1 away on a drop third strike. Now the third baseman, Brett Beatty. found back on.
Venga, este va a hacer un fly out como siempre. Venga, y ahora fly out.
One down, base is empty. Got it. And there's two down. Here's Starling Marte. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. That misses, and that's ball one. Bounce to the right. Estrada. In plenty of time to first. Marte retired. On to the bottom of the eighth. And now here is Matt Chapman. Off the mark there. 1-0. Just missed. The wind of the pitch. That one the other way. And foul ball. The count 2-1. And a foul ball third base side. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, Booth, get back on track. His team needs him.
Murphy in the box now. No balls and a strike. Next offering is down low.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And there's a ball. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. Wouldn't chase that time. 3-2 now.
Okay.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Nimmo makes the grab for the second out. 2 outs, base is empty. And the batter will be the shortstop, Tyler Fitzgerald. And first offering is fouled off. The wind of the pitch. Swing and a foul over the screen and back out of play.
Throwing the ball well, and they need this scoreless inning in relief right here. Been doing a good job keeping him in striking distance.
Oh.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
¿Puedes cerrar esto ya, por favor?
Misses just
Venga,
off the
acá.
outside edge. I think that was a strike. That smash towards center. Taylor pulls that one down.
Bueno, no voy a hacer 3 entradas, esto está perdido, ¿eh? Pero bueno.
All set for the start of the inning. And
Esto
stepping in
está
for New
perdido.
York, Jeff McNeil.
Además en 3 bateos, ¿eh?
That one fouled off. Doval, an all-star a season ago. He features a slider, a cutter, and he works in a sinker.
¿Ves?
Popped up,
Qué harto estoy, tío. De verdad.
and there's one down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
And now it's Juan Soto. Swing and a miss. That one at 1-0-1.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
And a big swing and a miss.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
At the belt and fires. Got a good eye there.
It's a good take.
1 out, base is empty. In the dirt, it's 2-2.
Looking to get something going. This is the guy you want at the plate. He's been great for this team. He is a professional hitter.
That one misses. And now it's
No voy a tener la
3-2.
cabeza fría y le voy a dar, ¿eh? No voy a tener la cabeza fría, ¿eh?
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. This one
No me lo puedo creer, tío. De verdad que no me lo puedo creer, ¿eh? Estoy muy enfadado, tío, ¿eh?
Fitzgerald
Estoy muy enfadado, Estoy bastante enfadado, la verdad. Estoy bastante enfadado con los flyouts estos de mierda, la verdad. La verdad.
The 1-0. Swing and a miss, blew it by him at 99.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days. You would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
The Mets down to their final strike. Sends it to center, and that's going to do it. He's got it. Ball game. And the Giants take the series opener here at home. And your final score, 5-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shaw. Thanks for joining us.
Bueno. Me da pena porque voy a perder con Severino, tío. Me da pena porque voy a perder los 3 partidos. No. No, Rendon Nimo no descansa, lo siento.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. A great night for baseball ahead on the show. It's the New York Mets taking on the San Francisco Giants.
Bueno. Vamos a ver.
Coming your way next.
Chapman.
So just about set now. Our starter in this one, Ethan Small.
There's always a bit of a learning curve for rookie pitchers. You've got to get familiar with these big league hitters, and it's more of a chess match, but I think this kid's got good stuff and the potential to be great.
Sends it to Flores. 1 up, 1 down. Jeff McNeil stands in.
Jeff McNeil.
Slider clips the zone. And he chases a high fastball there.
0-2.
1 out, base is empty. Line drive, base hit.
Bueno. Bien, Jeff. Primer base man.
It is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough
Bien, Juan, bien.
to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder. And for him, that's 2 solid weeks with the hit in every game. I mean, he's running his hitting streak to 14, and let me tell you, that's no easy task. This guy's grinding out at bats. He's figuring out ways to put the ball in play and just as well do it with some authority.
Un home run ahora, ¿te imaginas?
Swings through that one for strike 1.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
McNeil over at second. Soto over at first with 1 away.
Sí. Sí, sí, sí. ¡Vamos! ¡Vamos! ¡Vamos, coño! ¡Vamos, joder! ¡Vamos! Ver. Vamos.
Somebody go track down that baseball. It's number 200 for him.
200 career home runs.
The Polar Bear.
Legitimate power at the plate, and that's something that a lot
Bueno, soy de los Mets ya, ¿eh? Es mi equipo ya en la... Vaya pedazo de home run, ¿eh? Buenísimo.
Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Here's Francisco Lindor.
Vale. Perfecto. Perfecto. Bueno, hemos salido picados, ¿eh? Hemos salido bien después de la derrota, ¿eh? Venga, Brandon, no has descansado, tío, lo siento. Perfecto. Vamos, carrera. Inténtalo, Francisco. Carrera. Perfecto. Perfecto. Sí, en su carrera. Vamos ya. Venga, seguimos, ¿eh? Oh, doble play como tu cabeza, ¿no? Vale, vale. Salvamos, salvamos. Uf, menos mal.
That's outside. Ball one.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out, get as much as you can, give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover.
Una pena.
They take the force out, and they're happy to just get off.
Bueno, hemos empezado bien.
Back here with my pal Siggy, and on the mound today, Luis Severino. Chris, he's looking for a bounce back this season.
Yeah, really struggled last year, and it was one of those seasons that you just want to flush. But I think you have to remember and take the opportunity when you do struggle to really look yourself in the mirror, identify what went wrong, and make improvements. And I have no doubt that that's what this guy did in the offseason to prepare himself to come back and to be one of the best bounce-back players in the league. We'll see today. We'll have a real opportunity to prove a lot of people wrong.
Yo one. Down the line. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And that one hops the wall. And into second with one away. That's a double.
Estaba claro.
Well, his hot hitting continues. He's been getting great results lately. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer. And he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game. When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up. And that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Tosses to first. Awesome play there. Jorge Soler up at the plate.
The right fielder.
And he swings and misses at the initial offering. And downstairs. 2 outs with a runner at third. Chop to the left side. In there safely. It's 4-1. Here comes Mike Yastrzemski to the plate. Just off the inside edge. Severino, 30 years old now. He joined the team as a free agent. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And now 2-0. That clips the corner. Next pitch is outside. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. 1 run across in the frame so far here in the second game of the series. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Severino strikes through that one. It's a strikeout. A run, a hit, and a man left. We head to the second from San Francisco. It's the Mets 4 and the Giants 1. Back here at Oracle Park, second inning set to go. And stepping in for New York, Brett Beatty. And the pitch. In the air, left field. Slater gets under it. Makes the grab, 1 away. Starling Marte up to hit. Grounded out his first time up. That's a hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Bien, bien.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing and came away with a beautiful line drive in the center field.
Vamos. Bien.
Lead runner touches second, headed for third.
Sí, 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 sí. Vamos. Bien, Starling.
Solid swing from start to end, on time with everything, really good balance,
Bien,
nice
Jeff,
extension, and he met it out front for the line.
Vamos, Juan. Sácala del estadio. Hola.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
A runner at third with less than 2 outs. This is the guy that usually comes through in these spots.
Vamos, Juan.
Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third.
Vale. Carrera de Starling. Perfecto.
Comes through with the RBI. Just a solid
Bien,
swing
Juan.
right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Here's Pete Alonso. He's already
Mira la de antes, Peter.
Foul off left side. Two on, one out.
Ahí el ansia.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms
Venga,
extended.
va.
He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Out towards right center. That's well struck.
Vamos. Dos carreras, dos carreras. Vamos.
He went up there and got it with 2
Perfecto,
strikes.
yes,
Not gonna
perfecto.
leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm gonna be
Perfecto,
aggressive.
Pete.
It was in a location
Bueno,
where he
Polar
could
Bear
get those
dándonos
arms
vida,
extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there, coming back in that at bat.
Ya se ha rayado.
Hands the baseball. Number 67 comes on now.
En el segundo inning, tú.
A right-hander out, but he's in position.
Se ha rayado.
A couple of lefties this inning.
Venga, Francisco.
Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. Sliced hard, but foul down the left
Se ha
side.
rayado.
And the right-hander deals.
Buenísima. Carrera de Juan. Carrera de Juan. Sí, 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 sí. Y otra carrera. Venga, perfecto. Pues vamos a perder aún así, ¿eh?
Seriously, we're starting with this already. One gone runner at first. Here's Brandon Nimmo. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. Swinging a foul straight back.
Nada, los roles, Alan, los roles.
Righty delivers to third.
Oh.
Chapman to second. There's one. Not in time.
Bien, Brandon.
It's a fielder's choice.
Well, a well-thrown slider like that one can be tough to get in the air. Good downward break on that one.
Man at first. And next
Pues sí, Ralph, cada partido es un mundo, ¿eh? Se está viendo. Perfecto.
And a base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Vamos.
Really good swing right there.
A ver, un de Francisco Álvarez, la verdad, un home run estaría bien frescote. Bola.
Alvarez at the plate for the second time as he takes ball 1.
Bola.
Next offering is
Uf.
in for a strike. Nimmo on second. Taylor at first. 2 out of the inning. That one ripped.
No creo, ¿no?
That's back there.
No creo, ¿no?
And it's out of here.
¡Vamos! ¡Vamos!
Full muscle to center
O sea,
field.
Francisco Álvarez tiene un don, ¿eh? Francisco Álvarez es una locura, ¿eh?
Add to the lead. It's 11-1.
Es una locura, tío. Tío, qué locura. ¿Cómo le puede pegar así, tío? Boom. Pues nada. Bueno. Joder. ¿Segunda o qué? Pues segunda. Bueno, bueno. Bueno, bueno. Ah, que sigue esto. Pues nada. Carrera de Brett. Pero tío. ¿Pero qué está pasando? ¿Pero qué está pasando? Bueno, se acabó. Vaya pedazo de entrada, ¿no?
But it's a huge 8-run inning for him as they open up the lead. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Mets 12 and the Giants 1.
Pues muy bien, ¿no?
We head to the bottom of the second, and now the DH, Lamont Wade Jr.
Como que tiene 500 de average. ¿Pero qué hace? Buenísima. Luis, esta hay que eliminarnos ya, por favor. Bola te la has sacado del papo, la verdad.
Fastball for a strike. Yeah, Fillmore, kind of, I don't know, you'd say maybe an umpire's umpire.
Venga, Luis, por favor, cárgatelo. Vamos.
That's a strikeout.
Well, he froze him with the changeup right there, and I think he was so geared up for fastball. Once he recognized that it was off speed, he just wasn't able to make an adjustment. So a really good strikeout, and pitcher just won the battle.
Matt Chapman, batting with one down, takes a strike. Right through there for a strike.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And that's outside. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 down.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
The pitch.
Acabamos trabajo.
Way outside. Now 1 and 2.
Me la voy a engañar otra vez a ver si sale. Vamos. Muy bien, Luis.
They're looking up at a 12-1 deficit. Top half of the 3rd inning. Now here is Juan Soto.
Pues venga.
And a pitch. And that one almost hit him.
Well, these Mets putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They jumped all over the starter.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And that one is out of here.
Espectacular.
He'll circle the bases, and they add to their lead. It's 13-1. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this
Qué
one. They
locura,
got the
tío.
long ball working for them on autopilot.
Bueno, pues nada.
That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the
Perfecto.
ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
And first offering is fouled off.
Vaya partido, tío.
Righty to the plate. There's a swing and a miss.
I mean, when you're chasing the opposing starter in the 1st inning or 2, that's just such a tone setter for the game, and it puts the other team back on their heels, and it instills a lot of confidence in your lineup from top to bottom.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the 2nd game of the series. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Yastrzemski drifts towards it. Hauls it in for the out. And there's one away. And here is Francisco Lindor.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head.
Qué pena.
Going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Fires over to first. Lindor retire. 2 outs, base is empty. Brandon Nimmo up now for the Mets. And that one clips the corner. That's hard hit on the line. And that'll do it.
Venga, está bien.
The Mets do pick up a run on this solo blast. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the switch hitting catcher, Patrick Bailey. And that's a strike. And takes low for ball 1. Severino kicks, deals.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
Fly ball down the line.
Nimmo.
No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 1 down. Thairo Estrada to the plate. That one at the knees for a strike. The Giants with a lot of ground to make up here in the last half of the 3rd. Oh, he doesn't get the
Esa bola se la regala
count
siempre.
is 1-1.
Vamos.
Swing and a miss.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just gonna have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Qué pena, tío.
Austin Slater stands in. That
Hola.
misses. Ball 1. That clips the corner. Hit on the ground might be 2. McNeil
Venga.
to second for 1. Double play.
Vamos.
And that'll do it for the inning.
Vamos.
No runs, 1 hit,
Vamos.
no errors, and no one left. On to
Doble
inning
play,
number
chaval.
4. The
Toma.
Mets lead it
Lo conseguí.
13-1.
Por fin no me han fallado los botones. Por fin no me han fallado los botones. Buenísima.
On to the 4th. And the batter now, Tyrone Taylor.
Mira, Tyron.
The line to kick the pitch.
No.
On the ground to 3rd.
Bueno.
Zips it to 1st. That's the first out in the top of the 4th.
Vale, Tyron, bien.
And here is Francisco Alvarez. He's already homered in this game. Headed down the line. And that's a foul ball. Alvarez, in his 2nd season, 22 years old. He's been on a terrific run at the plate, hitting over 350 in his last 10.
No, Francisco es una locura, tío.
On the line, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Another multi-hit game for him. He's been really hot lately. Anytime you rip a line drive the other
Bueno,
way,
Brett
you
Batty
feel
es Mr.
really
Flyout.
good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands. You let the ball travel.
Diving to stop at first.
Güey.
Goes high and
Vamos.
over his head.
¡Qué error! ¡Vamos! Fue cagada.
Well, an error like that, you look at the scoreboard and you kind of wonder if they are losing focus out there. And look, it can be tough to stay locked in when you're getting blown out. We've all been there. And I'm not saying that's definitely what happened on this play, but it's not a great look.
Marte stands in now and watches strike 1.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to continue, finish off this hitter.
Oh, qué pena, tío. Venga, Starling.
Kicks and fires.
Oh.
Fly ball in the air out towards right
Vamos.
center field. Base hit and a run in to score. Throw comes in and holds the runner at 3rd. They're at the corners now with still only 1 away.
Pues muy bien.
You know what they say, he couldn't have thrown it out there any better than that, and certainly the case.
Nosotros seguimos, Nosotros seguimos. ¿Dónde vas
Checks
tú?
over to 1st, back safely.
Venga, Jeff, ¿lo mantenemos vivo o qué?
Digging in, Jeff McNeil swings and sends a rocket to right.
Carrera.
Makes the ground. Runner tags from 3rd. The throw is offline and he's in to score. And it's 15-1.
Creo que es mi récord,
Now it's
Me
the right
parece.
fielder, Juan Soto. 3 for 3, 2 singles and a homer. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. 2 outs. High fly ball, pretty
Cuidado,
well struck out towards right
Cuidado,
center. Yastrzemski going back.
Oh.
Just shy of the wall. So 2 runs.
Nada, que va, tío. Si antes me han ganado. No se me queda nada corta. Nada corta.
Right through there for a strike. And that one is lifted in the air.
Tyron. Perfecto. Pero como ha dicho Ralph, cada partido es un mundo, ahí se nota.
The next giant to hit. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Lindor on the first. Now 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Mike Yastrzemski up here. That's off the mark, and that is ball 1. That's to third.
Así todos.
Beatty to first, and that is the inning. Number 74 taking over on the mound.
Pues venga, otro pitcher. Uf, este cómo se pone, ¿no? ¿Qué hace? Pero ¿qué haces, tío? No seas tan teatrero, ¿no? Mira cómo se pone. Cuando quieras. Me pone nervioso, tío. Vamos. Se me pone nervioso, ¿eh? Lo han sacado para rayarme, pues lo han conseguido.
And that one lifted in the air center field. Yastrzemski under it, calls it in, and there's 1 away.
Sí, ya lo sé, pero que cada uno tiene el suyo, pero que no me gusta, tío. No me gusta esto.
Fly ball down the left field
La coge, ¿no?
Slater snags it on the run. Brandon Nimmo up now for the Mets. 1 for 3.
Venga, Brandon.
And he hits a ground ball right side.
Se ha acabado rápido.
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back here.
Le voy a dar descanso a Severino en un rato, ¿eh?
Here at Oracle Park, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Now it's the DH, Lamont Wade Jr. Now pop up on the infield. And there's 1 away. Now it's Matt Chapman.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low.
Ya, pues a mí me sacan de quicio, la verdad.
That just misses, and that's ball 2. The Mets up big in this one. Last half of inning number 5. Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a miss.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Well, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
And that's outside.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
Uf.
And here it comes. And he walked him. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches.
Al final ha ganado lo que quería.
So man aboard. Now Marco Luciano.
Speaking of walks, did you see anything special during your walk into the ballpark today? I know you like to take in all the surroundings.
I just love interacting with the people. It's just fun to connect. I mean, as I was headed up to the booth, one guy shouted at me, "Make sure to say hi to Kenny." And up next for San Francisco, Patrick Bailey. And first offering is fouled off. And the pitch.
Vamos.
plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game looking at the pitching matchup where you expected offense to score and not as lopsided as this. But yeah, you definitely expected to see some offense coming up.
2 outs. To the right side. He takes it himself to the
Venga,
bag,
perfecto.
and that'll do it. And we're back. Here's the center fielder, Tyrone Taylor.
Madre mía.
The right-hander back to work. And first offering is fouled
Que le quiten,
off.
hombre.
This to third.
Bien, llegas. Llega. Bien, Tyron.
Man at first, Francisco Alvarez. Now at the plate. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And there's the strike. Taylor aboard here at first with nobody out. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock.
Buenísima.
Throw back in quickly. First and second now with
Bueno,
nobody out.
Francisco Álvarez en fuego,
Back to back. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Stepping in, Brett Beatty. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 1. The pitch.
Oh, qué pena, tío.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at.
Venga, manténla vivo, va.
Just not able to square it up.
Ball to strike. Swing and a ball
Lo de
popped
siempre.
up. And the infield fly rule call. So the lineup flips over. And next
Venga,
is the
Sterling, hay que aprovechar esto, ¿eh?
Starling Marte. RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Outside low. 1-0.
Ball 1, no strike.
Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
Swing and a miss.
One ball,
and the count 1-2.
Venga,
A
va.
lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
This one in the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3.
Venga, Jeff, tú tienes que mantener esto vivo, ¿eh?
At the plate, Jeff McNeil. Ground ball right side.
Qué pena.
First, that ends the frame. So they strand a pair.
Qué pena.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Well, we go bottom 6. Now it's the Giants' leadoff hitter, Thairo Estrada. Right through there for a strike.
Well, these Giants just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
And out number 1 on the grab. Now the left fielder, Austin Slater.
That swing right there tells me he's seen
Este le pega fuerte, ¿eh? Este le pega bien, ¿eh? Este pavo.
Contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
That one
Buenísimo.
finds the zone, and it's 0-2.
Follow.
There.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose.
¿Ves?
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. He's in with a double, and that's his
Que este la pega duro, tío.
1 out, runner at second. And here's the first baseman, Wilmer Flores. In the air, right field. 2 down. The throw to third. Jorge Soler, the next Giant to hit. Flips the corner. Strike one. The Mets up big in this one. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Next pitch is outside. And another ball.
Ball 2.
Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. We go to the top of the 7th, and now the right fielder, Juan Soto. The pitch.
Buenísimo.
Tripped, base hit, and the leadoff man aboard.
Just so sound in
Es que he hecho 8 carreras en la entrada 2,
And the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
And now Pete Alonso. This to third. The throw to second. A sensational double play.
Doble play me va a hacer, tío, ¿en serio?
5-4-3 double plays brings back some adrenaline. It's such an exciting play, and it's always a great reminder of baseball being such a team sport.
And it goes just foul. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Bueno, muy bien.
Brandon Nimmo up now for the Mets. And first offering is fouled off.
Me lo he pensado, y claro.
Off of first with 2 away. In the air, center field. Yastrzemski under this one. Makes
Bueno,
the
bien.
catch, inning over. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Adam Ottavino.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Venga.
And digging in for San Francisco, Mike Yastrzemski. And that one fouled off. Ottavino, 38 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2006. And he takes it himself for the out. So here's Wade now. And he dodges that fastball.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And another ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
No.
Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter. But he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
Here comes a pitch. Goes down looking for the strikeout. Fastball at the letters froze him for strike 3. Marco Luciano digs in now. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. And a foul ball.
Me gusta como lanza Ottavino la forma, tío.
That one out to right. Soto gets under it.
Perfecto.
That is the inning. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the eighth. Tyler Rogers.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but
Bueno, han parado la sangría, bastante bien. ¿Qué hace? Pero cómo lanza así, tío, pero que jungla han sacado estos pavos, tío. Pero de dónde han sacado estos pitches, tío. Mira cómo lanza, chaval. Pero es que no tengo ni idea de dónde va a ir la pelota. Lanzando así.
And now Francisco Alvarez swings through that one. 0-1. Movement in the bullpen. Taylor Rogers appears to be getting.
No veo la pelota.
Up the middle. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. And he beats it. That's a hit. Great try there. Runner on at first with one gone. Brett Beatty up now for the Mets. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play.
Ralph, para lanzar así tienes que estar... Vamos, tienes que haber lanzado mucho en tu vida. Bueno, el flyout de todos los días de Brett Beatty nos lo conocemos ya.
Here's Starling Marte. He swings and fouls one off. Two outs. Swings through that one for strike two.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
¿Sí? Vale, vale, está bien, está bien.
Holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. So up next for New York, Jeff McNeil.
Oh, qué pena, tío. Qué pena.
Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Back here in San Francisco, and now Patrick Bailey. That missed by a lot, and it's 1-0. Got it started a little too early. Strike one. That one's in there. Now 1-2. Lifted in the air, right center field. Taylor ranging after it. Hauls it in for the out.
Buenísimo.
And there's one down. Tyro Estrada, the next Giant to hit. That one misses in the dirt. The Giants with a lot of ground to make up here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Baden gathers and throws to first. And Estrada is out. Austin Slater getting ready to hit. That one hit to right.
Muy bien.
He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Back here at Oracle Park, all set to start the 9th in this one.
Vamos, Juan.
Stepping in for New York, Juan Soto. The pitch. Bounce to the right side. It's through for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Bueno, Soto sigue bateando.
Another hit. I mean, these types of performances at the plate don't come around too often. This is pretty special. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Right-handed reliever. That one drilled.
Esa va bien,
And that's a fair ball.
Esa va bien,
Second, heads for third. Coming home.
Vamos a carrera,
Relay throw home. And he's out.
No. No. ¿En serio? No, tío. ¿En serio?
And next for the Mets, Francisco Lindor.
Vaya salvada, ¿no? ¿Qué ha hecho? Ha hecho una salvada guapa, la verdad.
Right-hander kick steals. And a base hit up the middle. Around third. He'll score easily. And they extend their lead.
Well done. Drives in the run. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Hasta luego.
Ball popped up. Estrada settles underneath it. Nabs it. 2 down.
Tío, que no jueguen la última entrada, ¿no? Que pasen de jugar, tío.
This one in the air right field. Soler gets under it. And that is that. 1 run. And we're back. And now the first.
Se va a jugar Lucchesi.
New pitcher now, Joey Lucchesi.
Well, he hasn't pitched in a while, coming on here after 5 days rest, so he should be rested, but we'll see if he has any rust to shake off.
Ball 1, no strike.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. That's inside. 2-0.
No, that's...
¿3 bolas de qué, tío? ¿3 bolas de qué, tronco?
And a foul ball. On the ground, right side. Over to first. 1 out, bottom of the 9th. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Jorge Soler. And first offering is fouled off. 1 down, base is empty. Sneaks through, base hit.
He was all over that one. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front, and
McNeil, 1 at second.
Good arm side run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that
Wow.
out.
So it's their last chance in this one. And up next, line drive, could be extra bases. Yastrzemski, round second on his way to third. Coming home.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Solid double down the line, and that was a pretty decent pitch that he just turned on. Not really out over the plate. It was inside, but he was more than ready to get that bat through the zone.
Ground ball up the middle, into the outfield, base hit. Around third, the throw in, safe. Pitching change here, Phil Bickford.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in.
Now on the ground, Baden.
Number 50.
On to first.
Bueno, bien.
And the Mets take this one.
Pues venga.
Well, I don't know what they did in the cage
Acabamos la serie.
on the field for batting practice, but when you win by double digits, something is clicking. That batting coach feels pretty good about
Acabamos la serie, va.
More so the players. They can't wait for the next
Bueno, buena
one.
victoria, después de la derrota.
So this one got
A ver si podemos
for Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show. Thanks for stopping by.
cerrar la serie con 26 hits. Con una victoria, va. Venga. José Buto. Va a ser nuestro pitch. A ver, estaría bien acabar con, ¿no? Francisco Álvarez. Venga, va. Y Brandon Nimmo, venga. Le voy a dar descanso. Venga, va. Vamos a intentar ganar.
Welcome to 24 Willie Mays Plaza, the home of the Giants and Oracle Park. All right, ready to get underway. Starling Marte up to hit. As he turns on the rubber, good with that good live arm delivers.
No ball. One strike.
Now the 0-1. Little chopper rolls foul. And the 0-2. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And that's the first out. And now here's Jeff McNeil. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
It's always an exciting day at the ballpark when you have a pitcher as good as Blake Snell on the mound. I mean, this lineup is dealing with a 6'4" lefty that does a great job of missing bats and has a variety of pitches that can beat you.
2 outs, base is empty. Wants Soto now. Just missed.
Snell is tall, he can throw heat, and he's the type of pitcher that loves to throw his best stuff as much as possible, which includes a nasty curveball.
Swinging a foul over the screen.
Blake Snell stop. Pues mala noticia.
In the air, right side. Conforto under it. Squeezes it, and that's the 3rd out. Back here with my pal Siggy. And towing the slab in this one, Jose Buto.
Well, just a 3-pitch mix in his arsenal, which, you know, it's not a lot for a starter. So always very important for him to have a good feel and command all 3. Sometimes you can make that 3 look like 4 if you add or subtract a little bit of velocity on one. But, you know, one thing about it, it can be easy to get too predictable out there on the mound. So hitters are aware of that. Mixing those 3 pitches at all counts is going to be a big key for him in this one.
Pues entonces hay que pitchear muy bien, porque si no vamos a leer el bate. No, tío.
Just missing there. And the count is even 2-2.
O sea, yo no me he cargado el primero y ya llevo los mismos pitchers que el pibe suyo. Lo va a conseguir la base. Vamos. Este pibe le da bien, el Austin Slater este. Menos mal.
Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Flores.
Voy a engañar un poquito, venga.
32 years old, and he was
Ahí está. No. Venga, otra vez. Que se le ve ansioso.
Next offering is outside.
2-1.
Eso parece. Y home run.
And that one is off the wall. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in.
Vamos.
In there with a double off the wall.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. He hit that ball really well to deep right field right there. Got a pitch to drive and just stayed through it nicely. Didn't quite have the trajectory to clear the fence, but you're always happy with an extra base hit.
And that's off the inside edge. And it's 2-1.
Well, there's a chance right here for one of the better hitters on this roster to get him on the board in the first. Thanks to the 3-hole hitter extending the inning. Good at bat with 2 outs.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. Flores stands at second with 2 gone.
Joder, tío. Vamos.
Swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. New inning getting started. Here's some real power at the plate. Pete Alonso. Swinging a foul straight back. Snell, a former Cy Young Award winner. He features a 4-seam fastball, a curve, a changeup, and he works in a slider.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big-time velo on the bump and big-time pop at the plate.
On the ground, and that's just foul. The lefty fires.
Got
some cut action to it. Velocity pretty good on that slider. So far, moving the ball around nicely.
Bola.
The next pitch misses. Now 2-2. And now the lefty keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Mantenemos vivo.
Outside. And it's 3-2.
Uf, cabeza fría, ¿eh? Bien.
Fights it off, you'll see another.
Esa era bola, tío. Ah.
And a payoff pitch. That one misses.
Perfecto.
It wasn't
Uf,
easy,
pues
but he
está a
earned
punto de
that
darle al
long
botón, ¿eh?
at-bat.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches
Venga,
and ends
Francisco.
up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Second inning here, no score. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Yastrzemski settles under this one and puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one down. Now it's DJ Stewart.
The left fielder, number 29, DJ Stewart.
That one fouled off. This to center field. Yastrzemski on the move. He's got it. And there's two down.
Venga, va.
Tyrone Taylor, the next to hit. 2 for 9 so far in the series. And a swing and a miss.
No ball. One strike.
There's a swing
Buen
and a
golpe.
try.
Vamos, Peter. Vamos, Peter. Vamos, Pete. Vamos, Pete. Vamos, Pete.
Around third.
Sí, 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 sí.
Now a relay
Sí, sí,
to
sí.
the plate. Head first slide and he's safe.
Vamos.
Always feels
Vamos.
good when you come through
Bien,
and get
Tyron.
your team on the board first. They
Bien,
really
Tyron,
turned on
enorme.
that one, and as it hooked down the
Pues que
line,
Peter
it was
tampoco es el
hard to
más
tell
veloz de la
if it
historia,
stayed
¿eh?
fair, but he just barely sneaked in there.
Por un pelo, ¿eh?
And in scoring position with 2 away. Omar Narvaez at the plate. Side almost got him.
Qué pena.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here at the top of the second.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
Venga, va.
Left-hand batter waits.
Yep.
Swings through the fastball up in the zone. Snell, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to him when he's in a spot like this.
Bien, bien.
Yeah, if you're going to
Todo lo que
be
sea
in the
mantenerlo
game
vivo
in
está bien.
high leverage situations, you've got to be able to get the swing and miss and put hitters away.
On the ground, right side. He steps on
Venga,
the
está bien.
They limit the damage here. One for the Mets here on the RBI double. It's an early 1-0 lead. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the second. And now the DH, Lamont Wade Jr.
Ball. No.
And the 1-0. And that one fouled off. The 1-1. That one missed.
Uf, tío, ¿por qué no ha hecho swing, macho? Oh.
Stays alive.
Uf.
Hit in the air, right
Bien,
field.
Juan.
Makes the grab, one down.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
¿Bola de qué, tío? ¿Bola de qué, árbitro?
Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 1 strike.
1 down, base is empty. Foul ball there. Left-hand hitter waits. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Kicks and deals. Right side. McNeil throws to first.
Perfecto.
2 away. Now Marco Luciano. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Home team down a run here in the rubber match of this 3-game series.
Joder.
Fought off foul. Up the middle, and that chance
Bien, McNeil, bien. Bien, Jeff, muy bien.
Back here in San Francisco.
Brett Barry. O Brett Flyout, como quieras. Bola.
Way inside. And a foul ball. Here's a 1-1.
No.
And there's a ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
¿Ves? Es que el flyout es una cosa de locos, tío.
And it's caught for the out.
A little drop and drive on that swing. Backside collapsing just a little bit, trying to put the ball in the air.
Marte stands at the plate now. Think he foul tipped that one. Next offering way upstairs. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
2 strikes to a guy who's already 0 for 1 with the punch out. The only guy in the lineup with that strikeout. But you can't get too relaxed. You still got to make good pitches to get him out.
Está haciendo mazo de bolas, ¿eh? Bueno, estoy teniendo templanza también. Que otra vez no tengo nunca, ¿eh? Eso también hubiera sido bola. Venga, Jeff, dame una basecita o algo, va.
To even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
And makes the play, and that's out number 3. Back here at Oracle Park, here's the catcher, Patrick Bailey. And that clips the inside corner.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
That one misses, and now it's even 1-1. That's inside. That one misses. Ball 3.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with a 3-1 count.
3-2. Swing and a pop-up. And that is foul. 3-2.
Bien, José, vamos.
Struck him out.
Bien.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? You know what happens.
That catches the outside corner. And it's 1-1.
Strike, ¿eh? ¿Bola?
Now we'll look down to first. And
¿Bola de qué?
Right on it. He says he held up. 1 down, base is empty. And
vamos.
Even up.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Vamos.
On it and misses. That's
Bien,
a
José.
strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
Now batting.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. Down the third baseman, Tyro Estrada. That one outside, ball 1. Just off the inside edge.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Ground ball right side, and it stays
Dentro.
fair.
Vamos. Vamos. Como ha favorecido el rebote. Me ha favorecido el rebote, chaval. Del muro. Viene aquí, ¿eh?
John Sciambi with Chris Singleton and set to lead off the fourth. Juan Soto.
No, tío, no.
Hits right into it. Sends it to Flores. They get the out on Soto. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso.
Vamos. Vamos. Vamos.
And it's into the bleachers.
Vamos.
Out of here.
Vamos.
His second homer this
Ver.
series, and they tack one
Vamos.
on the board. It's 2-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball
Vamos.
well, and he's got his timing
Enorme.
locked in. He's
Polar
looking
bear.
pretty dangerous at the dish right
Vamos.
We take another look as StatCast tells us that ball took off at 110
Vamos.
miles an hour.
And plenty of distance as well. I mean, that was an impressive home run, but he squared it up.
Buenísima,
and
¿eh?
knew it was
Buenísima.
wrong.
And now it's Frankie Lindor.
Oh.
And first offering is fouled off. Lindor, a former Gold Glove winner, 30 years old now. He's been scoring a lot of runs lately.
No.
He scored 9 times in the last 10 games. Out number 2. DJ Stewart.
Venga, Stewart, lo que puedas, hijo.
0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Swinging a foul back.
Esa era la bola, pero se la regalamos.
A wind in the pitch.
Ball one. One ball, one
2
strike.
down, base is empty, but 1 run across. Top half of inning number 4. So now 1 and 2.
1-2.
And another ball. 2-2 now. Gets a piece.
Bien, lo mantiene vivo, bien.
Now it's 3 and 2.
Uf.
Full count.
Bien.
And a pitch. And that's
That's
ball
the ball.
4.
Take
That's
it
a
back.
great
Perfecto.
at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
It's been a little bit of a shaky inning, but he's still in a good spot to get out of this thing without giving up any more runs. He's just got to turn the page and go after this next guy.
And first offering is fouled off. Two outs. Pulls out
Oh,
one
qué
foul.
pena, tío. Era buena esa, ¿eh?
The pitch. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. On to first, and it's in time for the
Venga,
third
está bien.
out, so that'll end the inning. A Pete Alonso blast
Pete
for the
Alonso.
Mets. And it's 2-0.
Uf.
Back after this on the show.
Fíjate, ¿eh?
Bottom of the fourth, down the number 2 hitter, Austin Slater. Wouldn't
No.
chase that time.
One ball, no strike.
Este sigo diciendo que es la pega
Next
duro,
one
¿eh?
misses. 0-2.
2-0.
¿Ves?
That's a laser base hit. So a man on base to start the inning. And now it's Wilmer Flores. Misses outside, and that's ball 1.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Swings and misses. Now 2 balls and a strike. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. 2-2 now. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball, and I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location, but he found a way to just get it by him.
And there's a foul ball. Slater over at second, 1 down.
Vamos.
Struck him out swinging.
Venga, José, vamos,
Couldn't catch
vamos.
up to the heater. Here's Lamont Wade Jr. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
0-1.
And misses
Oh.
inside.
Vamos.
Started to go after it. Now
Oh.
a look down to third, and no swing, says Jerry Hillsdale. 2-1 pitch
Vamos.
is in there, and the count is even.
José, sálvame esto, por favor,
Got it.
Vamos.
Picks up strikeout number
Enorme,
7.
José.
So the Giants
Enorme,
lead
chico.
one. They're still down. It's 2-0. Back here at San Francisco, and here's the catcher, Omar Narvaez.
Uf.
Snell back to work. Swung
Ala.
on, popped up on the infield. Flores under it. He's there. He's got it. And a quick out, number 1. So up next for New York, Brett Beatty. He's 0 for 1. And first offering is fouled off.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
One down, base is empty.
Oh.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. And a pitch. Got him swinging.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Marte, the batter now, as he swings and misses
No
for
ball.
strike 1.
One strike.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss.
Joder.
On the dirt. Gets to it, on to first. That completes the strikeout inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Michael Conforto will climb in. And that one is in.
0-1.
For a strike. Fastball for a strike. Got him. Looks like he's
Perfecto,
picked
José.
up right where he left off.
Well, he's showing some pretty dominating stuff out there in this one, not just in terms of swing and miss, but also in terms of command. Well, all the strikeouts that kind of speak for themselves, but when you don't walk anyone, you're demonstrating that you have the confidence in your abilities to truly go right after opposing batters.
One out, base is empty. Good
Oh.
job to fight that one off. In the dirt, 1-2 to count. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Intentar engañar.
And a ball and 2 strikes. Next offering
No
misses
cae.
down and away. The Giants trailing by 2 here in the third and final game of the
Vamos.
series.
Joder, José,
Cuts and misses, it's a
Está
strikeout.
picheando hoy tú.
Right now, he's in cruise
No menos
control,
strikeout,
autopilot, just dominating these hitters. It doesn't look like it's a fun at bat. And all of a sudden, you become in awe of this guy on the mound. Somebody's got to break this thing up. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Got to put a ball in play.
High fly ball out into left center field.
Perfecto.
Stewart pulls it in on the
Vamos.
run. Back here at Oracle Park, top 6. Jeff McNeil stands in as the lefty gets to work. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Qué pena, tío.
Skill set out there on the mound. Even when he's low on energy, his stuff still has bite to it. You just don't see it flatten it out just because he's tired. He's still delivering good action.
And he deals. So a foul ball makes it
Qué pena.
1-2.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
In the air, right field. Conforto moving under this one.
Venga, está bien.
Makes the catch, and there's one gone. And now
Vamos,
it's
Juan,
Juan Soto.
Now batting, right fielder, Juan Soto.
And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. Ground ball to the right side.
Pues hit consecutivo, mantiene el récord todavía. Bueno, el récord, lo que sea.
That makes it a 15-game hitting streak, and there's some buzz about it now, Singy.
It's nothing crazy, but it does say a lot about how well he's seeing pitches and really making solid contact, barreling up the baseball at times, and everything it seems he's hitting hard. As hot as he is, I could see this streak going for a little while longer.
Yeah, that's too high.
A ver, Blake Snell debe estar ya reventado, ¿no? Que lo cambien.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Strike.
Soto over at first with one away. Roll to short, could be two. Luciano off balance feed, there's one. Throw to first, but he beat it.
Bueno.
Here's Francisco Lindor.
Salvamos una base por lo menos.
Big swing and a miss.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps with over 80% of your first pitches or strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Uf, me lo coge, tío. Qué pena. Sí, sí, va a ser el último inning de José Buto, ya lo sé.
That one close, ruled the ball. Ball one. Fastball for a strike. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. High throw to first, and he can't reach it. And he's going to get to
muy bien, ¿no?
With nobody out. So the batting order turns over. Thairo Estrada to the plate. And fouled off. Now this is in the air down the line. Soto gets under it. Makes the grab, one away.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up.
Bueno, está este pibe.
On the ground to first. And he handles it himself for the out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Vamos.
Taylor. After it. And that will end the inning.
La que hemos salvado.
Welcome back. We're in the seventh. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Taylor Rogers.
Number 33.
Vale, va a abrir.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for.
Y vamos a estar con Edwin, yo creo,
right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Yeah. Stewart, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike one.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with two of the three hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
And that's in the dirt. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt.
Llegas, ¿eh?
With it, fires to first. Got him. One away on the strikeout. And now, Tyrone Taylor, 1 for 2. And first offering is fouled off. Rogers, in his 9th season, he throws a slurve, a sinker, and occasionally uses a cutter. Not even close there. And 1-1. Action in the pen down there. Tristan Beck getting ready to come in for Bob Melvin. Rogers also throwing. And a foul ball.
Venga, va.
The 1-2. On the ground to third. Throws to first in time. 2 outs, base is empty. And stepping in for New York, Omar Narvaez. Swing and a miss, strike one.
Tío, es que no me gusta cómo pichea tampoco, tío.
The pitch. Late that time, and it's strike two.
No ball. 2 strikes.
That
Ball,
one
no.
just misses. 2 outs, base is empty. Comebacker to the mound.
Venga.
Slings to first. Out number 3. Down in order go the Mets as they're unable to add to their 2-0. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Brooks Raley.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Yastrzemski leading things off and takes a strike.
Ball
Next
one.
offering is downstairs. That one to first.
Bien.
Steps on first for the out. So here's Wade now.
Ball.
Just missed.
1 ball.
Base is
no
empty,
strike.
1 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Next pitch misses, and it's 2-0.
balls. No strike.
In the air
Perfecto.
left field, Stewart
Stewart.
under it. Hooks it away for the out. The batter will be Michael Conforto. 0-1.
0-1.
Swing and a miss. He was
Perfecto.
late. Strike 2.
0-2.
Goes
Vamos.
down looking.
Vamos.
Giants are down 1-2. Now here's Tyler Rogers out of the pen.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And the pitch. Beatty at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there.
Definitely not a pitch
Lo
location
persiguen.
you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If you can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
The 0-2. And that one hit to first. And he takes it himself for the out. Back to the top of the Mets order. Here's Starling Marte. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. And he swings through that one.
He's had a tough day at the plate.
No
3
puedo, tío, no sé.
strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
Ripped, but it curls foul. Got him swinging. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the second baseman, Jeff McNeil. On the ground, right side. Sends it to Flores, and the Mets go 1-2-3. So digging in, Marco Luciano. And a pitch. And there's a strike.
Perfecto.
No ball. 1 strike.
The
Ball.
shortstop takes the ball. And here it comes. Just
Outside.
off the outside edge. Right side. That gets down for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's always
Bien,
room
bien.
back behind the first and second baseman to drop a lawn dart in there, and he found a way.
Fitzgerald
1-0.
in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. A
That's
swing and a
strike.
miss, and that's strike 1.
1 ball.
Now, this guy's
1
definitely
strike.
looking for a big swing of the
That's the
bat
ball.
right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Good eye in that spot.
On this scout runner, not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double
Vamos.
play.
Caught him looking for the K.
Uf.
Tyro Estrada, the next Giant to hit. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
One ball.
With the tying run at the plate, here the bottom half of the eighth inning.
Right through there for a strike.
Well, this looks like it's going to be a wasted opportunity. It's frustrating when you get the leadoff man on, but you can't
Venga,
get
Brooks,
him in the
por
scoring
favor.
position. They're going to need a big knock. Try to put something up on the board.
That just misses. 2-2. Towards first.
Nada.
And foul ball.
Brooks, por favor.
Line drive, base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right.
So they turn to Edwin Diaz out of the pen.
Power slider guy move. He throws it hard and gets a lot of late movement, so it's tough to pick up.
Austin Slater stands in. Line drive. Base hit into the outfield. Coming home. He'll score, and now they trail by one.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he
Vamos.
No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is the inning.
Ya se lo estoy diciendo todo el rato, tío, que este pibe.
Pushes across a run. So Luke Jackson gets the call.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better runs in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
In the air, out towards left center. Corrals it. One up, one down.
Increíble, tío.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Activity in the bullpen. Tristan Beck up and throwing. Number 74 getting cranked up as well. Swinging a foul over the screen, and Beck out of play. 0-2 now. Swing and a miss.
Pues nada.
In the dirt. Gets the out. 2 down after the strike.
Pues nada.
You hear people talk about letting the ball travel so often.
Voy a perder en la última entrada, tío.
That's a great example why right there. If he's willing to let that curveball get a little deeper into the zone before
Voy a perder en la última
he's
entrada.
way
Te
more
cagas.
likely to recognize that it's making a beeline for the dirt. On the other side, still a nice 2-strike pitch though.
Pues eso.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the ninth, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
Next offering way off.
Me van a ganar en la última entrada, tío.
And they'll do it again. And another ball.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. No run. Well, one-run game. And now the center fielder, Mike Yastrzemski. And the first offering is not close. Strike one.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
Swing and a high fly ball down the left field line, but hooking foul. That's out to center field. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one down. And now it's the Giants DH, Lamont Wade Jr. Bounced out to short on the run, sent it over to first, and they're down to their last out. And here is Michael Conforto.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
Up the middle, Lindor. On to
Vamos.
first.
Vamos.
And the Mets hold on
Coño.
to a tight one as this one ends.
Uf, vaya sufridera, tú.
This is a huge win to take this series on the road before heading back home.
Vaya sufridera.
Go home feeling good about yourselves. You've got some good momentum, but at home you also have a higher expectation to play well. So they're going to have to maintain the focus because because those fans are
Perfecto.
expecting a lot.
Buena sufridera, ¿eh? Menos mal.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball.
Ya tiene, ya. La verdad es que sí. Por lo que sé. Bueno, pues mañana contra San Luis. ¿Y si firmo un pitcher, qué? Bueno. Pues nada, mañana, chicos. Mañana la serie contra San Luis Cardinals. Kodaisenga. Pues eso, mañana a la misma hora, 4 y pico, 5, estaremos por aquí. Gracias a todos. Arwine, Ralph, Alan, gracias. Mañana nos vemos. Estáis por aquí, estáis invitados. Como siempre, ya sabéis. Gracias, chicos. Chao, chao.